Hi everyone, it's Killshot 999 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, and it is Ropes Tour, and we are going to the district. We're going to Nation's Capital. Everybody, this is our third Ropes event, and as you can see, we've already had a Bronx champion. That is Dow, who will be playing tonight. We've had a Philly champion. That is the Cardinal, who's also playing tonight. And then which one of y'all are going to step up to win Washington, D.C.? Well, we got a great group, and I'm looking forward to it tonight. I see a lot of our players in the house. Valar, hello, 999 Army Kills Great Mods channel members, Ropes. Let's go, good luck, players. I see the Savior in the house, hopefully checking us out a little bit. Good to see you, John. Been a little while. So let's get down to business. This tournament is everything. So we've got plenty more in store after this one. Every month we do this. Take a quick look at the points and money leaders. We got the Cardinal with 11 points, tied with Kel with 11 points, but the Cardinal does have a championship, so he is technically in first place. We got the Shaman, 10 points. Dow missed the last event, but won the only one he's been in. He's 1-0 with 8 points. We got Julia with 8 points, and then you can see the rest of the list as we go. So tonight is going to be a really, really cool battle. So let's take you down to the brackets, the matchups. We got, as I said, number 1 seed. We got the Cardinal. Number 2, Kel. Number 3, the Assassin. Number 4, Dow. Check out the first round matchups. We're going to have Solstice against Flyrod. We're going to have Busy against Nightshade. Valar versus the Animal. And Trigger versus Deadly Dimes. Those are some epic, epic matchups. They are double elimination matches. So let's get down to business. All right. Do we have Solstice Sean and Flyrod? First two. Give me triple nines. Now, there is one slight change to tonight's rules. I did post it in trade chat. And I'll explain that to you once we get down to the grid. I see the Solstice in the house. All right, we'll get him logged in. All right, while we're getting him logged in, I'm going to take you to the grid, and I'm going to explain this. So we go to the ropes grid, and as you know, this is about getting across or living longer than your opponent. Now, everything remains the same from the last event except for one small item. Now, y'all remember, you could play Poison Cloud. Poison Cloud would go up here, right, if you play it. Now, you can also play, or instead of Poison Cloud, you can play a Death Spike. That would go to the bottom. So you're not just limited to playing your Poison Cloud up above. Now there's a little bit more strategy. However, if you play Death Spike, you cannot play Poison Cloud. If you play Poison Cloud, you cannot play Death Spike. You only get to play one or the other. Does everybody understand that? Give me triple nines if you understand that. If you play one, I will move them both up so you won't have it. Gives you a little bit more strategy now, so now you don't have to force them to go one way. You can force them to go the other way. All right, so here we go. We got Solstice, and we got Flyrod. Ten-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, okay. You cannot push. You got to either jump or duck. Solstice. So jump or duck. Sean, if you can type one of those two, jump or duck. All right, Solstice is going to duck, so he's staying low. Fly Rod is going to jump. Neither person playing a buff. They could play shield. They could play bounce back. They could play warp speed. So let's spin it, and let's see if either one of them lived. Oh, it's jump 5. Wow. Fly Rod taking a gamble, and it paid off. Look at that. Fly Rod picked jump 5. He lived. So Fly Rod is actually up 1-0. And because there was a death in the first round, we go ahead and set that back. Fly Rod 1-0. Let's go to round number 2. 10-second timer starts right now. Fly Rod feeling the luck early. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Poster move. All right. Can we check and see if Fly Rod got blocked? Because I don't see it. All right, Fly Rod, we need a move. All right, he is going to jump with a shield parry. All right, Solstice is jumping, Fly Rod is jumping and adding a shield. Now what that means is, Sean, if this is not a jump 1, Fly Rod wins. And you'd have to rebuy. Let's spin the wheel and see if it's a jump 1. It is not. It is a duck 9, and Fly Rod, because he has the shield, gets the clean sweep. Congratulations, Fly Rod. All right, let's get Solstice. He is a gold member, so he gets automatic rebuy. Type rebuy Solstice, and we'll get you right back in. Now remember, the gold pass is only good until the end of March, and then we will reset the gold passes. All right. First one in the books. Now let's get Busy Bee and Nightshade. Busy Bee and Nightshade. Winner will face Julia. The loser will go into a rebuy. All right, here we go. Let's take them each down to the grid. It's important to pay attention which side you're on as well. We're going to put Nightshade over on the left. And we'll put Busy over on the right. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Poster moves. All right, we got Nightshade going to duck. Busy going to jump. Let's spin it. Let's see if either one of them survived. It is jump 2. All right. Jump 2. There's a little bit of a path. But since both players died, neither player gets an advantage. It's still 0-0. But we do leave that vacant. Round number 2. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Poster move. All right, nice move by both players. I like this. So Nightshade is going to warp speed and jump to that safe spot using warp speed. Busy, since she had to play a little bit defensive, she's going to duck with a shield. Now, Busy's hoping for a jump too, but we'll see how it goes. Let's spin the wheel. It is a duck 8. Duck 8. Now, Busy loses her shield, but she's still technically safe. Nightshade in a safe spot for now. Here we go. 10-second timer starts now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh my goodness, what a move by Poison Arrow or Nightshade. Look at this. Busy ducked with a warp speed. She's like, I got to get to that safe spot. But Nightshade played to bounce back. He said, nope, you're going backwards. And he ducks down to the safe spot. So Busy, you got to have either a duck 8 or a duck 10 to stay alive. Oh my goodness, Busy. Wow, did she pull a rabbit out of her hat? It's a duck 8. That means. Wow, Nightshade, what a tough break. But both players die. Because both got hit by the pendulum. So it's still 0-0. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Busy playing the Poison Cloud. All right. So Nightshade jumps and plays a shield. Busy played the Poison Cloud. And also ducked. Now the Poison Cloud immediately gets rid of his shield. And the Poison Cloud is gone. So, both players in the danger zone. Let's spin it. Duck 7. Duck 7. All right, both players. Dead is still 0-0, but there's a path. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, look at this. Nightshade ducked and played the Death Spike. And that immediately means Busy dies before we get a roll. So, Busy dies by Death Spike. It is 1-0 Nightshade. Let's reset the grid. All right, round number 2. Remember, if you use the Poison Cloud, you don't have a Death Spike. Use the Death Spike, don't have a Poison Cloud. Here we go, 10-second timer. Nightshade up 1-0. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Nightshade playing a stay token. All right. Done like a veteran. Busy jumping. Busy, it's got to be a jump 5 or else it's over. Let's spin the wheel. It is a duck 8. Nightshade playing like a veteran. Gets the win. Busy is a gold pass member. Busy, just type rebuy for us. We got to see a good bounce back move. We got to see a very good death spike, first death spike kill in history. And overall, really good match. All right, Busy is out, but her next match would have been versus Solstice. So, I'll show you what happened shortly. Dimes and Trigger. Dimes and Trigger, give me triple nines. All right, here we go. Dimes on the left, Trigger on the right. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Trigger just going straight duck. Dimes going duck with a shield. Trigger saving that buff. Both players are veterans. They know their strategy, so spin the wheel. It is jump 4. All right, jump 4. Dimes loses her shield, but gets the win. She's still alive. Trigger gets hit by the pendulum. Dimes up 1-0. Let's go to round number 2, 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Dimes going to jump. Dimes jumping. Trigger going to play duck with a shield. Dimes playing a death spike. Death spike is going to immediately get rid of her shield. Sorry, Trigger. Y'all can see how Death Spike and Poison Cloud are going to change the game. That means both players have no protection. Let's spin it. Oh, Dimes is open for that jump 1. It is a jump 2. It's a jump 2, so we remove jump 2. But both players die, so it's still 1-0. All right. Round number 2, 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got dimes jumping. Trigger going to jump with warp speed. She's like, I had to get on the map. All right. Let's see. Spin that wheel. See if either one of them survived it. Oh, my goodness, dimes with the rabbit's foot. Check it out. She got to jump one, which means she is in a safe spot. Trigger does not get it. Dimes gets the win, 2-0. All right, let's get Trigger for a rebuy. And remember, rebuys are free if you're a Gold Pass member. All right, and Animal and Valar. Animal and Valar, give me 999s. All right. We're going to put Animal on the left, Valar on the right. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, both players going to jump, but Valar said, I'm going to jump with a shield. Valar trying to get out of the gates early using her buff. Let's see. Let's spin it. Animal hoping for that jump 1. All right, it is a duck 8. Barely a duck 8. Valar loses her shield. Animal dies. But because Valar had the shield, Valar wins, and we reset the map. 1-0. The shield saved her. All right, Animal, you got to come back strong. 10-second timer. We got a full map. Starts now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Valar going to stay. Animal going to jump with warp speed. All right, Joe. Valar using her stay token to stay right where she's at. If it is anything except a jump 2, Valar wins. Joe got to have a jump 2. Go, go, go. It is a jump 4. Sorry, Animal. Valar with the clean sweep. Getting the win, playing it straight up. Sometimes you got to risk it. Sometimes you play it straight up. Animal, type rebuy for us. Animal is a Gold Pass member. So rebuys are free. All right. Now, before we get to the rebuys, let's eliminate a few more people and get them a chance to rebuy. How about Dow and Flyrod? Dow and Flyrod, give me 999s. The winner advances. Here we go. Fly rod on the left, Dow on the right. Winner will advance, a loser will get a chance to rebuy. All right, 10-second timer starts right now. Two of our top players in the league. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, Dow going to use a stay token early. Fly rod, going to gamble, going to duck with warp speed. He's like, get me across that map. Fly rod, it's got to be a duck 7. Otherwise, Dow gets the first round win. It is not. It is a duck 9. All right. We'll reset the grid. Dow's up 1-0. Round number 2. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right. Dow going to jump and play the Poison Cloud. Fly rod was expecting the Poison Cloud. He said, I'm going to duck and use a shield. All right. Let's spin it. Duck 8. Duck 8 it is. Dow does not have any protection, so Dow dies. Fly rod loses his shield. Poison Cloud stays. And it is 1-1. And as you know, for the tiebreaker, what do? We spin twice. We spin twice on the tiebreakers. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, Fly rod going to duck. Now, he did type PS, so I'm going with the first letter, which would be a Poison Cloud. Got to take the first letter, so going Poison Cloud. Dow went duck with a shield. All right, we're going to spin twice. Jump 5. Dow lost his shield. Actually, sorry, we don't remove the shield. We spin twice, but it's one move. It's one move, sorry. He does not lose the shield. It resolves at the end of the round. Second spin, Fly rod hoping for a duck 6. It is a jump 4. Because it's a jump 4, Dow had a shield. He loses the shield, but Fly rod loses his life. Dow gets the win and advances. We'll get Fly rod down for a rebuy. Remember those important stay tokens. Could save you. All right, Julia and Nightshade. All right, Julia and Nightshade. We both got triple nines. Nightshade on the left. The assassin on the right. 10-second timer starts. Oh, let's reset the map. All right, 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, both players jumping, but Julia jumping with a shield. Well, let's spin it and see what happens. Duck 7. Duck 7. Julia loses her shield, but Nightshade loses his life. 1-0, the assassin. Map resets. Round 2, 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Oh, look at that. Julia played the poison cloud. Nightshade was smart. He ducked it. Had she played the death spike, it would have taken a shield. All right. Julia burning the stay token and the poison cloud. Let's spin it and see if Nightshade will keep his shield or not. Both players will live. Ooh, it is a duck 10. All right, Nightshade, you lose your shield, but both players still alive. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, Nightshade going to duck and play a poison cloud. Julia going to duck and bounce him back. All right, she's gambling that will not be the spin. Nightshade, you got to have a duck 6 or a duck 10. Otherwise, the match is over. It is a jump 2. Congratulations, Julia. Nightshade, let's get a rebuy. You're still in it. But the assassin advances. All right, Kellen Villar, give me triple nines. Do we have Villar? Uh-oh. All right, we're going to give her 15 more seconds. Otherwise, it'll be an automatic rebuy. All right. Make sure neither player has lag. On my count of 3, I need triple nines again. 1, 2, 3, post. All right, we need Villar to refresh. Somebody message Villar and tell her she's about a minute behind. All right. Here we go. Kell on the left. Villar on the right. Reset the grid. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right. Kell going to jump with a shield. Villar going to duck with a shield. Both players are going to survive. The question is, will either keep their shield? Let's spin it. It is duck 8. Does open up the map a little bit, though. But both players are losing that important shield. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Both going to duck warp speed. All right, let's spin it. See if both live or both die. Jump 5. Jump 5 it is. All right, both still alive. Here we go. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Ah, both play at a stay token too. But Villar playing Poison Cloud. Let's spin it again. Ooh, and it's jump 4. Well, that helped a lot. Villar, luckily she played it because Kell had a nice path. Look at that. All right. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh my goodness, look at this. Kell getting tricky. Kell ducked. Villar ducked, but Kel played the death spike, which means Villar instantly dies. Wow. And that's the difference, y'all. Little trickiness. Kel up 1-0. We reset the map. Cloud stays. All right, round number 2. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Both players going to jump. The Mac Dad will make you jump, jump. We got 2 jumps. All right, let's spin it. If it's a jump 5, it is. Oh, my goodness. Villar pulled the magic out. Are you kidding me? A jump 5. Wow. And Villar gets the win to tie it up. That's the beauty of ropes, isn't it? All right, we're going to reset. The poison cloud still lurks. But that's Villar's poison cloud, not Kel's. All right, it is tiebreaker, which means we spin twice. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, Villar going to duck. Kel going to jump. We'll spin it twice and see if either one survives. First one is a jump 3. Second spin. Is a jump 4. But there's still a poison cloud there. All right. Both players back to the beginning. That was 2 spins. Here we go. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Remember, the green poison cloud is Villar's. That is safe for her, not for Kel. Villar going to duck. Kel going to jump. Let's spin it. Duck 8. Let's spin it again. Either their numbers come up, the game is over. Duck 6. Kel might be liking that. All right. Let's reset it, but a little bit of a path. For now. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, Kel going to duck into the safe spot. Villar going to mix it up. She's going to jump. 2 wheel spins. Good luck, both players. Oh, my goodness. A jump 5. Villar's safe for now. Y'all must be kidding me. Look at this. Let's spin it again. Duck 10. All right, both players lived. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Villar jumping. She is safe in her poison cloud. Kel going to jump. Now, let's see. Spin it twice. Will anybody survive it? Duck 7. No use either way. Kel, you got to hope for a jump 2 or a jump 4 or it's over. Spin the wheel. It is Duck 7, Villar with the win. What a match. What a match. That was crazy good. Let's get Kel for a rebuy and reset the grid. Villar had some magic that game for sure. There were 3 times Kel had a chance to win. All right, Cardinal and dimes. Give me triple 9s. Dimes rhymes with 9s. But what rhymes with Nimbus? Here we go. Cardinal, the #1 player and defending champion on the left. Deadly dimes on the right. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right. We got duck with a shield and jump with a shield. Both players going shield. Couple of cunning players. Let's spin the wheel. Duck 7. Duck 7. I think Cardinal might be liking that a little bit. But for now, they both lose their shield. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got, Cardinal went duck, and look what dimes did. She ducked and played the spike. It looks safe. But Cardinal instantly dies via the spike, and the spike goes away. That is 1-0. See, with the death spike, well, I think with the poison cloud, you can play kind of evil, but with the death spike, you play cunningly. So that was certainly a different type of move. Let's reset the grid. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Cardinal. I like what he did, but she sensed it. Cardinal played the death spike, and both played the stay token. All right, but let's spin the wheel. And let's see what the path looks like. Jump 3. All right, 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Cardinal going to jump in warp speed, trying to get a little further. Not quite there. But Dime's just going to straight up jump. All right, let's spin it, see if either survive. Jump 4. Jump 4. That changes the game a little bit right there. All right, both players die, but the map stays the same. Still 1-0 Dimes. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got Cardinal with a duck. Dimes with a jump and a warp speed. All right. Duck for the Cardinal. Dimes, jump, warp speed. She is in a safe zone. Cardinal, you got to hope for either a duck 6 or a jump 4. That's the only thing that can save you. It is a duck 9. Deadly Dimes is moving on. Cardinal still has a rebuy, though. I'm sure as the number 1 player, we're going to see it. Good strategies. Game is very fluid right now. I like the addition of the death spike a lot. And now everybody in the game has played a game. That means there are no more rebuys. It also means that Dimes is the lowest seeded player to advance. Okay, elimination matches. Busy and Solstice. Busy had already said she had to forfeit. Busy is out. Solstice still alive. Triggered Animal. The winner advances. To play Solstice, the loser is out. Give me 999s. Trigger and Animal elimination match. All right, here we go. Trigger, you're on the left. Animal, you're on the right. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got Trigger going to jump with a shield. Animal says, I'm going into warp speed mode. Hey, you never know. Sometimes it works. You get ahead of the game. Spin the wheel. Animal hoping for that jump 4. Close. It was a jump 2. Means Animal dies. It means Trigger had a shield. She loses her shield, but she lives. Trigger up 1-0. Let's go to round number 2. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, look at Animal coming back. Now that's smart. Trigger went duck. Animal went duck. But Animal played the death spike. And he got Trigger before she even got started. It is 1-1. Animal, good move to get the comeback. Now, because it is 1-1, we go to sudden death, which means we will spin twice. And they got a lot of buffs left. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Animal. Did we lose Joe? I do not see a move. All right. Julia, can you post his move? All right. Animal played stay and a shield. Trigger played stay. All right, 1 second. There we go. Let's get both players' stay tokens in the right place. All right, both players staying. One player staying in a shield. And we will spin it. First is a duck 9. Second spin. Is a duck 6. All right, there's a path, right? Animal with a shield, trigger without a shield, but there's a path. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, trigger. Look at that. She saw animal had a path, so she played the spike. But animal said, I'm not going to fall for the spike. So trigger going duck. Animal says, let me jump with the warp speed. Problem is, animal already played warp speed. And it is a forfeit. Can't play a buff you don't have. Animal. Double warp speed. Trigger gets the wind. Oh, tough way to lose, Joe. Tough way to lose. That one's going to hurt for a little while. All right. Animal tough break, but finishing in his night in 11th place. Flyrod and Nightshade. Flyrod, Nightshade, give me triple nines. Flyrod will be playing on the left. Nightshade will be playing on the right. Winner advances. Loser is out. Ten-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Oh, look at that. Flyrod going to duck and put the poison cloud on him. Nightshade going to jump, play the shield. Poison cloud immediately breaks his shield. That was pretty good poison cloud, Flyrod. And now both players hoping that their number comes up. Let's spin it. It is jump 2. Both players die. That was a good move by Flyrod. Able to break the shield. You always take a tie in that situation. Anytime somebody plays a shield, that's a good play. All right, round number 2. 10-second timer. Starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, look at this. But Flyrod says, I'm not going to let you death spike me. Nightshade played the death spike. Flyrod ducks and he warp speeds past it. But still, both players are in danger. Let's spin it. Duck 6. Oh, my. Flyrod almost got the win. It was that close. But it is a duck 6. But the problem is the spike is still there. Both players die. Flyrod that close to winning. But that one stays open, but the spike does not go away. All right, 10-second timer starts right now. Just a game of inches sometimes. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Fly Rod going to play the stay token. Nightshade going to duck. It's got to be a duck 10, otherwise Fly Rod gets win number 1. It's a duck 10. Oh my goodness. Nightshade is living right. Look at that. Wow. All right. No one got the win, but Nightshade didn't die. Holy smokes. All right. 10-second timer starts right now. This is epic. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, Nightshade's going to play his stay token and stay right there. Fly Rod says, I'm going to jump, and I got a shield. All right. Will both players be safe, or will one of them die, or could they lose their shield? A lot of possibilities. Let's spin it. Duck 6. All that does is fills up the spot that we've already seen. So both players still alive. Fly Rod loses his shield. Nightshade in a safe space. It's still 0-0. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Nightshade going to jump. Fly Rod is going to duck. Nightshade says, I'm going to bounce you back to where you started. All right. We'll spin it again. We'll either survive. Jump 3. Jump 3. Both players die, but the grid does not reset. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Fly Rod going to jump. Nightshade going to duck. Nightshade looks safe for now. Spin that wheel. Will it be a D10? Oh, it's a duck 9. Look at that. Nightshade almost died, but it doesn't matter. He didn't. Nightshade gets the win, 1-0. All right, we got to reset the grid. Ten-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Fly Rod, no choice but to jump because that spike's still there. Nightshade going to try to scoot on down the line. Jump with a warp speed. Let's spin the wheel. Ooh, duck 10. Well, both players died, but that certainly helped one more than the other. Still 1-0. 10-second timer starts right now. Winner advances, a loser is out. Somebody might need a break. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Fly Rod got to jump. Nightshade got to duck. It's got to be a jump 1 or a D10 or Nightshade wins. It is Duck 7, Nightshade, moving on, eliminating Fly Rod. All right, we will reset the grid. Fly Rod with a 9th place finish. And we got one more. Kel and Cardinal, give me triple nines. All right, we got both players ready to go, and we are winding down. You can see players starting to get eliminated. Kel and Cardinal, the winner moves on. The loser is out. A lot of matches tonight. These are the way these tournaments are supposed to go. Some really epic battles. Cardinal on the left side. Kel on the right side. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got both players ducking with the shield. Will either player keep their shield? That's the question. Let's spin it and find out. It is a jump 2. Jump 2 frees up, but both players losing their shields. Ten-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, look at that. Cardinal is going to jump with a warp speed and get all the way to here. Kel says, no, you're not. I'm going to bounce you back. Meanwhile, Kel with a jump. All right, we need a duck 6 or a jump 4. Let's spin it. Oh, Kel's living right. Look at that. Jump 4 for Kel. She lives. Cardinal dies. 1-0, Kel. Let's reset the map. 10-second timer starts right now. Cardinal trying to repeat. Wants to get back-to-back championships. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, he played the death spike. He called his move. But Kel said, I'm just going to stay where I'm at. So now she sees. Cardinal also stayed. Both players stay. But Cardinal tipped his hand a little early. Let's spin the wheel. Duck 9. Duck 9. Pretty important pathway. All right. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Kel going to duck with warp speed. She found an opening. Cardinal's just going to jump. Well, Cardinal's got to be a jump 1 or a duck 9. Otherwise, your night is over. It is a duck 7, and Kel is moving on to the next round. Congratulations, Kel. Cardinal, #1 rated player and defending champion, will not repeat tonight. But Cardinal, you are not going home empty-handed. We are providing you a 1-hour supply of sweet tea, America's favorite tea brand. Okay, got him some Milos. Cardinal will be back. You can bet on that. All right, we got another elimination match. Trigger and Sean, Solstice, give me 999s. Winner advances, loser is out. All right, big match. Trigger on the left side. Solstice on the right side. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got Solstice jumping with a shield, Trigger ducking with a shield, but both players playing their shields. All right, let's see if either one will keep their shields. Spin that wheel. Jump 1. Jump 1. Both players losing their shields, but they're still alive. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got Solstice jumping with warp speed. Trigger ducking with warp speed. Will either survive. Jump 2. Jump 2. That did make the path a little easier for Trigger, even though both players have died. All right. Next round, 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Trigger going to jump, as she should. Solstice going to duck. Just trying to get a good spin. Solstice got to have a jump 1 or a duck 10. It is a jump 4. Jump 4. That means Trigger lives. Solstice dies. It is 1-0. Let's reset the grid. Strategies change a little bit. Round 2. 10-second timer. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, both players jump. Trigger plays the poison cloud. No, she didn't get the win with that. Solstice immediately dies as soon as he touches the poison. Trigger with the win, playing the poison. Wow. Epic move, Trigger, epic move. Solstice, good tournament. But she's a veteran. That was a tough one. But a lot of fun having you in the tournament. As your parting gift, we will let Cardinal share his Milo sweet tea with you. Because you did finish 1 place higher than the Cardinal. Busy in 12th, Animal 11th, Fly Rod 10. Cardinal 9th, and Solstice with an 8th place finish. Kill and Nightshade. Give me triple nines. Winner advances, and the loser is out. Solstice does get points tonight. You are correct. He's the first person to finish in the top 8. All right, Kel versus Nightshade. Let's throw down. Kel on the left. Nightshade on the right. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Both players ducking and both players using a shield. Start out in defensive mode. Understandable. Let's spin that wheel. Did either one of them keep their shield? Duck 6. Kel did. Ouch. That could be a game changer. Duck 6. Kel has her shield. Nightshade loses his. All right, but anything can happen. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel going to jump. Nightshade going to jump. Kel going to bounce him back. Let's spin the wheel. Nightshade hoping for a duck 10. Can he make Kel regret that bounce back? No, it is a duck 7. But I guess if there is good news, Kel does lose her shield. But she gets the win, 1-0. All right, 1-0. Round number 2. 10-second timer starts right now. Grid is reset. The grid is reset. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Nightshade went duck. Played the poison cloud. Kel played the stay token, so Nightshade, you got to have a D10 or it's all over. It is not a D10, it's a D7. Congratulations, Kel. Nightshade still getting points, climbing up the rankings, but Kel moving on to fight another day. Nightshade with 7th place finish. All right, we got another epic showdown coming up. Now, remember, we rolled out our Gold Pass program. That allowed players to play the games without using any inventory. So if you have a Gold Circuit Pass, you can play pet battles, don't have to use any pet juice. You can play Death Drop, don't have to use any Angel Wings. And you can play this and all the buffs that you see, Warp Speed, Bounce Back, Shield Parry, all of those, no inventory. However, the Gold Pass wears off after tonight because we played 2 circuits. In the month of April, we will offer Gold Passes in some of the bundles. We'll also offer some Gold Passes in the shop and a chance to win some Gold Passes. So you'll be able to purchase them for your teammates, possibly win them, or possibly trade up. If you don't have a Gold Pass, you're going to have to get some of these inventory items. So make sure you pick up the Gold Pass or pick up the items to play each individual event. All right, we've got Kel and Trigger. Elimination match. Give me triple nines. Winner advances to face dimes. Loser finishes in 6th place. Trigger on the left side. Kel on the right side. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Kel going to jump with a shield. Dime's going to duck. I'm sorry. Trigger is going to duck with a shield. Kel going to jump with a shield. Spin the wheel. Did either one of them keep their shields? Oh, it was almost a jump 5, but might be just as good. Jump 4 creates a path, both players losing their shield. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, this is going to be interesting because Kel played the Death Spike, which means Kel also played Jump. Had Trigger played a Poison Cloud, Kel would have died, but Trigger played the Bounce Back, which kicks Kel back. But Trigger ducked, and she immediately died to the Death Spike before Kel even got a spin. Kel 1-0. Kel gets the win via Death Spike. Let's reset the grid and go to round number 2. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel going to stay. Trigger going to duck warp speed. Let's spin the wheel and see if Kel gets the win. Trigger, you got to have a duck 7 or it's curtains. It is not. It is a jump 1. Congratulations, Kel, getting the win and moving on. Trigger with a 6th place finish. And Kel back to the main grid. And then there were 5. I'm going to say, after a lot of practice, 3 months, I'm going to say Poison Cloud and Death Spike have made the game almost perfect. And you guys have perfected it. So amazing gameplay tonight. Let's keep this party rolling. We've got Kel and Dimes. Give me triple 9s. Winner makes the final 4. Loser is out. Kel on the left side, Dimes on the right. 10-second timer. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Dimes jump with a shield. Kel gonna duck with a shield. Will they keep them? We're about to find out. It is a duck 10. Both players losing those shields. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Kel gonna jump with a death spike. Dime says, I'm gonna jump because I don't like no death spike, and I'm gonna bounce you back. All right, that is Kel's death spike. Let's spin it and see if anybody survived. It is a duck 7. Both players die. The map stays where it is. Kel's death spike stays there. And 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Kel going to duck warp speed. Dime's going to duck. Both players are in a safe spot. Let's spin the wheel and see if they stay in a safe spot. Oh, no. It is a duck 6. Kel. Ouch. Just what she didn't want to see. Kel dies. Dimes gets the points. It's 1-0. Let's reset the grid. Death spike stays. 10-second timer starts right now. Actually, stop. Back it up. Kel is correct. Back it up. Good challenge. Hold up, everybody. All right. That was a duck 6, not a 7. Kel was on 7. Dimes was on 10. Both players survived it. Back that move up. And a 10-second timer starts right now. It's 0-0 still. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel going to play a stay token. Dimes is going to jump with warp speed. Dimes is open for a duck 7 or a jump 3. It is a jump 2. Dimes with the death. Kel 1-0. But the grid will reset. Ten-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Dime's going to stay. Kel going to jump. Kel's got to be a jump 1 or we're tied. It is a jump 1. Oh my goodness. Wow. Not what Dimes wanted to see. But it ain't over. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Dimes tried to end it right there. She needed the poison cloud, though. But she played the death spike. Oh, she guessed wrong. Kel said, I'm jumping. Dimes jumping. All right. We'll see. Both players jumping. Spin that wheel. Looking for a jump 2 or a jump 5. It is a duck 8. Both players die. But the grid stays. All right. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Both players jumping. Kel in a safe spot. Dimes is not. Dimes, got to be a jump 1 or jump 5, or it is sayonara. Let's spin the wheel. Oh! Dimes! It could not have been any closer. It was that close to a jump 5, and it just, oh my goodness. Dimes, tough exit. Ended up being a jump 4. Congratulations, Kel. Moving on by the smallest of margins. What a match. What a match. And you know what? What a tournament. And then there were 4. This is the 3rd ever Ropes Championship. And type it in chat right now. There have only been 2 winners. And both of them are here tonight. Type in chat right now and tell me who the 2 Ropes champions are. Not Dow and Kel. Dow and Chad. Well, only one of them is still standing. And that is Dow. So we got Dow and Kel battling right now. Can Kel knock him out, or will Dow advance? Give me triple 9s. Both players. The winner goes to the finals. The loser is out. Kel on the left side. Dow on the right side. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Ah, Dow went sneak mode. Look at that. He played the Poison Cloud right out of the gates. And a stay token. But Kel said, I'm going to duck and play a shield. That's a big move. Dow played risky. Let's spin it. Will she keep her shield? No, but it is a duck 8. Kel loses her shield. And a duck 8. Round number 2, 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Ah, look at that. Kel got him with the Poison Cloud. Ouch. Dow jumped with the shield. Kel said, no, no, no. Puts the Poison Cloud on him. Immediately breaks his shield. And Kel going with the duck. Now, both players could die. One could live. But no shields. Let's spin it. It is a duck 10. Now, that does open the door a little bit for somebody. Both players dying. Still 0-0. The map does not reset. 10-second timer starts right now. That was that little bit of a chance Dow was talking about. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Dow ducking. Kel has no choice but to duck. Kel, it's got to be a duck 6 or a duck 10. It is not. It is a jump 2. Dow 1-0. And let's reset it. Poison Cloud stays. Ten-second timer starts right now. Kel has been down, seems like every game she comes back. That's where she's dangerous. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, so they're going to jump like crisscross. Kel says, I'm going to stay just a little bit longer. All right, let's spin it. Dow, you got to have a jump 5 or else we got to tie a game. Let's spin it. It is not a jump 5. It is a duck 9. All right, and because we had a clear winner, the grid resets 100%. It is 1-1. And guess what it is? It's sudden death, which means we're going to spin it 2 times. 10-second timer starts right now. Get into a spot you feel comfortable with, is all I can say. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel going to duck. Dow going to duck and warp speed, trying to get a little bit further along. He wanted to be in the number 9 spot. Kel's in the number 6 spot. Let's spin the wheel. We're going to spin it twice. Good luck. Duck 7, no help. Yet. Spin it again. If it's a 6 or a 9, one player will win. It's a jump 3. All right. Both players die. The map stays the same. It's a chance for the finals on the line here. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Dallas says, I'm going to jump and hope. I like Kel saving the warp speed here because it actually gave her more options seeing more of the board. Smart move to wait. Now, will it pay off? I don't know because it is going to come down to the roll. But one thing we know is she's in a safe spot for now. Spin the wheel. Spin number 1. Jump 3. Final spin, maybe. Will Dow catch another break, or is it over? Will it be a jump 5? It is a jump 4. Sorry, Dow. Kel in a safe spot. Kel is moving on to the finals. Well, we will not have a repeat champion. So we're guaranteed to have a brand new champion tonight. Kel in the finals waiting for the winner between Julia and Villar. Julia and Villar, give me triple 9s. Here we go. Villar on the left side. Julia on the right side. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Both players going to jump with a shield. Let's see if either player is going to keep their shield. Let's spin that wheel. Oh, Villar is keeping her shield. Nice advantage to start out the game. Julia losing hers. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Look at that. Julia playing a death spike. But Villar says, nope. I ain't going to fall for it. Villar actually going to warp speed to get away from anything. Julia has to have a jump 4. Oh, it was almost a jump 4. Ouch. But look at this. Makes it even worse. Valar does not lose her shield. Oh, my goodness. It was a jump 3. That really, really changes things. Julia could have stayed alive with a 4, but Valar going all the way back and keeping her shield as we reset the grid. Huge, huge advantage. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Julia going to jump and warp speed. Valar says, I'm playing the poison cloud. Julia thought that cloud was coming too. That's why she played the warp speed. Valar going to jump. Well, here it is. Because Valar has her shield, the only thing that can save Julia is a jump 4. Otherwise, it is over. And it is not a jump 4. Congratulations, Valar. Couple of nice rolls right there. That is about as good a roll as you can get. Julia with a 3rd place finish. Neither player using stay tokens. And then there were 2. So now is a great time for me to tell you tonight's game is brought to you by PlayDeadLive.com. Go check us out. Set up an account. Play a little Phantom Fishing. Play a little Kills game. Like the Glass Bridge and Squid game. Or our brand new game coming out very, very soon. Farm Fights is our own runner and zombie shooter game. So our 3rd game will be launching within the next couple of weeks. A lot of fun. And we play Faction Wars. And we've got a little something Monday night. What's going down Monday night? Type it in chat right now. You guys know, one of our favorite events. And only 5 people for each team can play it. It is Ship Strike. If you love Battleship, you're going to love Ship Strike. A chance to really, really get into the game. All right. Then there were 2. It is time for us to crown a champion. Kel and Valar. Give me 999s. 1 match. 1 opportunity for a championship. And a spot on the Wall of Fame and a Gavel's Globe. Kel, left side. Valar, right side. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Ah, Villar played the poison cloud. Kel went duck. Villar played the stay token. Kel with the shield. Let's spin the wheel, see if she keeps it. Ooh, Villar must like that. Jump 5. Kel losing her shield. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Sometimes it's like a carrot. Look at Villar, though. You got to love this. Villar jumps, plays the shield. Kel says, I'm going to play a poison cloud. Smart move by both players because a poison cloud gets rid of the shield, but Villar's still in a safe spot. So Kel has to have a jump 5 or a duck 7, or Villar takes the lead. Duck 7. Oh my goodness. Is Kel on fire tonight? Wow. Ten-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel's going to stay. Villar going to jump with warp speed to get to the middle. Villar hoping for a jump 3 or a duck 7. It is a jump 1. It is a jump 1. That means Kel lives, gets the win. Villar's poison cloud stays. It is 1-0. And let's reset the grid. Don't worry, Villar. Some of the best comebacks tonight have been when somebody was losing. Guess that's the only way you can make a comeback is somebody's losing. Well, anyway, you get the point. You get what I'm saying. All right. There have been some good comebacks tonight. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel going to duck. Villar going to jump. Now, both players are hoping that their number comes up. Will it be a jump 5 and Villar tie the game up? Will it be a duck 6 and Kel get the win? Or will both die? Let's spin the wheel. It is a jump 4. Jump 4. Both players die, but we start to create the path. And reset both players. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Both players going to duck. They're, of course, looking for a duck 6 and a duck 10. Let's spin it. Jump 5. Jump 5 helps, right? Maybe. We will reset. Sorry, won't reset. We'll keep the map the same. Both players die. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Villar going to jump to a safe spot. Kel going to duck. Kel again looking for a duck 6 or a jump 5. It is a jump 4. Not what she needed, but Villar gets the win, and we reset the map one last time. It is 1-1, which means it's sudden death time. Players will pick their move, and then we'll spin the wheel twice. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel going to duck. Villar going to duck. Now, going to be interesting because there's some things that both players could have done, right? Kel could have played warp speed and gotten one further. Villar could have jumped. So if one of them dies, they always had something else to do. Let's spin the wheel once. Oh, jump 5. Villar's probably wishing she had jumped, but we're not done yet. Second spin. Jump 2. Jump 2. If Villar would have jumped, the game would have been over. But now both players dead, and we go to sudden death again. The map stays the same. What are they going to do? They got options. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, Kel going to jump with warp speed into a safe zone. Villar going to jump. Both players are safe for now. I got a feeling, though, one of these players is not going to be safe. What do you guys think? I think this spin, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Duck 10. All right. If this is a 2 or 5, one player dies. Let's spin it. Back-to-back duck 10s. All right. Both players are safe, but now they have to move. 10-second timer. Which way will they go? Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Kel staying low. Villar staying high. Neither player in a safe spot. Let's spin it. Jump 2. Wow, the board is filling back up. Let's spin it again. Can either player catch a break? Duck 8, Kel with the win. And the Duck 8, oh my goodness. It was her night. It was her night with spins. Duck 8 is exactly what she needed. She could have jumped, but she went duck and made the right call. That was definitely a Wakanda moment. Congratulations, Kel. Ropes champion, Washington, D.C. Take a look at the trophy room. Kel down here as the champion. 4th place finish. Not bad for Dow. 3rd place finish. Julia. 2nd place finish. Valar. But y'all know how ropes goes. There can only be one. And there we are. Congratulations, Kel. And Kel, you'll be happy to know our next event is going to be a little closer to home for Kel. Ropes Miami, baby. South Beach. We'll see you in April. We're going down to the Panhandle. Well, past the Panhandle, but you get it. We're going down to the East Coast. South Beach, everybody. We'll see you in April for Epic Ropes Miami. Have a good night, everybody. We will see you Monday night for Ship Strike. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.
So goodbye for us. You have to say it, baby. And us in Texas, you want to try.